Thank you. It is a problem that affects almost every town in the United States. In fact, statistics show every day more than 130 people in this country die from overdosing on drugs.
It is such a problem, and one sheriff's office in the upstate is working right now to bring those numbers down by taking this fight to the streets. 7 News reporter Nicole Ford dug into the resources that are being invested right now into this war on drugs in Anderson County.
It's more than a highway.
Interstate 85 is a conduit for the transportation of drugs.
Those drugs are coming off the exits and spreading through Anderson County.
This is where your West Whitners become popular, and your Booker Streets and all these places that are glaring with drug infestation, right? Because you walk or drive down this place you don't go when it's dark. And I think the thing that we don't understand is, as easily accessible as it is here, it is in your Thornhills, your Tuscans.
It's a problem that can be found anywhere at any age.
Before I turned 17 as a senior in high school, I was addicted to Lortabs and Adderall on my way to my first treatment center.
An epidemic that impacts your community in more ways than one.
You can link it to burglaries, car thefts, breaking into cars, fraud. I mean, there's just domestic violence. It's just linked to so many different groups of crime within this county.
The goal for Anderson County Sheriff Chad McBride was to stop the bleeding by throwing more resources at the biggest problem.
We were conducting a traffic stop here. The gentleman over there had this package in his pocket. It's an off-white rock-like substance, which when I first peered at it, looks like crack cocaine.
Stop.
November 4540.
After stop.
How much money do you think it is?
The street narcotics unit is pulling more drugs.
Some days everything you stop's got dope or something somebody would want.
Money and people off the streets.
Depending on his priors, right? What he's been charged with. That dude, 1 to 3 years.
Together they work with narcotic investigators and a new interstate team. All in all, the unit has grown to 18, triple what it was before McBride took office 2.5 years ago.
Look at that outside and see.
Break down the number of drug arrests and you immediately see the change. In 2014, the sheriff's office arrested 397 people for narcotics. 2018, that number grew to 1,214.
Some of those, we've arrested 15, 20 times in the last few years. And, sometimes that gets frustrating, but, we still do our part.
It's a change the community says they see.
Hey, man, what's going on?
But some believe it's just the first step.
While there is a war on drugs and a war on crime, I try to always remember these are some real people too, that have real lives, that are in need of some real hope.
Bradley Saxon struggled with addiction right here on the streets of Anderson. Now he owns the Bridge Center, where he helps those same men who the deputies see each day find their way out of this life.
The most heartbreaking thing is knowing there's a problem and sitting on the sidelines hoping that time will heal it.
Well, one man and one agency may not be the end-all solution.
It isn't just those people over there. It's all around you.
Each person is a victim to this epidemic, so they're working to leave Anderson County better than they found it. In Anderson County, Nicole Ford, 7 News.
Now, the sheriff tells us he would like to grow this narcotics unit to 30, but he says that will take time and more resources. You can find more statistics and numbers from the unit over the last year on our website, WSPA.com.
In Spartanburg County, the sheriff